State of Real Estate. Every Friday at 12 noon Eastern Time. Grow your real estate business. You're watching State of Real Estate. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of State of Real Estate. My name is John Christmas. This show is brought to you by the Tampa School of Real Estate. Today we're talking about the 2026 New Year, New Career Challenge. Are you looking to make 2026 your breakout year? To set new standards for yourself and for your future? Well, the event we have coming up on January 3rd is can't miss if this is where your head's at. And today we're going to be diving specifically into the 2026 New Year, New Real Estate Career Challenge, sponsored by Tampa School of Real Estate. So let's head over to the board here and talk about what this challenge really is. Now, if you're already in the process, you're in the running for the early medalist. But if you're just getting started, you can take advantage of this challenge as a way to inspire yourself to go alongside others who are in the same boat as you. This is the best time to be able to sync up with other students who are trying to make 2026 their breakout year. Now, what ultimately is on the table? What's at stake with a real estate career? Well, you have the opportunity to make your own schedule, to start out part-time, eventually go to full-time, start full-time. That is up to you. There's thousands of new opportunities you'll open yourself to with a real estate license, and that's what creates the possibility for unlimited income potential. Now, you do get to be your own boss, so you're in control, you're in charge. You're the one making your schedule, setting your appointments. And there's a relatively low barrier to entry, including a course that can be completed as quickly as 1 week. So this course right here, you could really do in less than a week. If you do it nonstop, straight, no breaks, you get it done in probably about 3 days, but that involves no sleep, so I wouldn't recommend that. And that gets you to a bronze medal. Now, if you're getting this done by 2026, that's huge. But if you're simply getting started, think of it this way. You completing this course is your bronze medal. How do you get to silver? Well, now that's passing the state exam. And then how do you get to gold? Because you get a real estate license once you pass the state exam, so why wouldn't you be golden yet? Well, the thing is, you still need essential business knowledge that's taught in post-licensing. And that's really what's going to set you up with that gold medal status to where now you are truly fully ready to begin that journey under a real estate broker, because that's one of the other requirements of entry to this. You're not able to practice independently once you get your real estate license. You do have to register with a Florida real estate broker, and that's why we have events like the Florida Real Estate Career Fair. This is happening next week, Saturday, January 3rd, if you're watching the recording of this later. And we still have space available for you. Register at floridarealestatecareerfair.com. That's floridarealestatecareerfair.com. And even if you haven't started the journey yet, you could come to simply explore the opportunities that are available. To meet professionals, not just the recruiters and brokerages that are at the event, but people who are recently licensed, people that have already been in the business, sometimes even for a few years. This is a great event for TSRE alumni. Calling all the TSRE alumni, come out to this event. If you went through Tampa School of Real Estate, come share your success story with the next generation of real estate. It's a great networking event, a great place to make connections for referrals, for further opportunities beyond just real estate careers. But that's really what is in the spotlight at the Florida Real Estate Career Fair. So at this event, if you're just getting started, you haven't taken the class yet, you can meet your instructor. So you could meet several of the instructors at this event, myself included if you're taking the video on demand program. You can connect with local brokers Lots of networking opportunities. We'll have free food and drinks, and we actually have some freebies and a big giveaway. So one of the big freebies is the FAR as is contract course. I'll share with you more details of that in just a moment. But the big giveaway is for our license course. Now, even if you're not the giveaway winner, there will be firms, at least one I know is confirmed for sure, that offers full tuition reimbursement for all Tampa School of Real Estate courses to get your real estate license, for your exam prep, for the post-licensing, and even your continuing education. But ultimately, the commissions can be so immense compared to what you pay in cost to take the course that, I mean, really, you could think of this as reimbursing yourself the moment you close your first deal, because you'll reimburse yourself many times over. And so if you go over to our YouTube, you can see some of the past success stories that we shared from the last event we held in October. So tsre.us/YouTube, and you can see all these videos here where we talked with several of the attendees that were former Tampa School of Real Estate alumni who have very quickly, rapidly accelerated their entire life, let alone their real estate career. And you can see tons of great photos over on Facebook at tsre.us/Facebook. But if you weren't at the last event, and even if you were, but maybe you didn't share your success story, come and share your success story to help inspire others to become the next success story. There's so much opportunity in real estate. There's so many people that need homes, that need offices, that need investments, that need places to run their business, that need agricultural property to grow our food, that need industrial property to manufacture and ship goods, and other special purpose types of properties. Your real estate license would allow you to practice real estate in any of those different fields. So the opportunities are immense with this one single license. And like so many of the students that came before you, you can become the next success story, and we encourage you to do so. I mean, that's what makes us look good here. The more success stories we can be a part of, the more that gives us credibility for all of those new aspiring professionals that are out there wondering, is Tampa School of Real Estate the real deal? Well, come and see for yourself at the career fair, and come see how we are the real deal. Get yourself registered, because for this event, it is free registration, but we do have limited free registration available for the event. So head over to FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. That's FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. All you've got to do is put in your name, email, and phone number and submit the form to get yourself on the list for the Florida Real Estate Career Fair, happening next Saturday, January 3rd. One lucky attendee that is pre-registered is going to win this course. So number one, make sure you're pre-registered at FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com, and then check in at the front desk when you come to the career fair. That will secure your entry in the giveaway. And if you're already licensed or you would prefer to do an in-person class, we'll give you a gift card for the value of this to put towards anything, even if you want to gift that to a friend or family member who wants to also start their real estate career. But as a thank you to everyone who pre-registers at FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com, name, email, and phone number, we're going to give you a free copy, 12 months access to our digital portal online for this How to Submit Offers on the FAR as is contract course. And what this does is this goes line by line, clause by clause, paragraph by paragraph, blank by blank, helping you understand this contract, the contract that's used with buyers and sellers that you're going to use in most transactions if you're practicing residential real estate, which is where there's the highest volume of transactions. So as long as you're pre-registered at FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com, you'll get a free copy of this as long as you pre-register and you check in at the front desk when you come to the event. Now, that is a part of our TSRE Real Estate Pro University. You can find out more about Real Estate Pro University at realpru.com. And with this program, you'll not only have access to all this contract training, but also lead generation courses as well as financing training courses. And with our Pro program, it also includes all of our FREC required sales associate training. So whether you're just getting started or you just need post-licensing or even just continuing education, that is all included with the Pro plan. So you can find out more about that at realprou.com. Again, that's realprou.com. It's education designed for the life of your real estate career, from when you get started, just taking the initial courses, to the advanced training to help you, again, lead generate, market yourself, attract clients, fill out the contracts, and understand financing, and so much more. So find out more about that at realprou.com, or reach out to our advisors. Call or text us 24/7, 813-333-2676. And again, Real Estate Pro University is designed to support you for the life of your real estate career. You'll need this pre-licensing course to get started, to earn your real estate license. To even take the state exam, you have to take this course first and then provide the certificate to the state. But to help streamline your exam prep, if you take a look at these books right here, we've got our textbook. So this is what the state requires, and it is a 500-page textbook. And then we have our exam prep right here, which this is only a 100-page workbook. So 500-page textbook versus 100-page workbook. This you've got to get the credit for, but when it comes to studying and review, this is far more simplified, way less information, really the need to know to pass your state exam. And then once you pass your exam, you can go out and join a broker immediately, but we typically advise against that. You know, certain situations, it might make sense. But post-licensing is what you should be prioritizing as soon as you have your real estate license. It's not required until your first renewal. However, completing this post-licensing course as soon as possible is going to help set your real estate career up for success by learning business planning, learning the real-world side of the business that you probably thought you're going to learn about in this course that you get started with, but this primarily focuses on laws and rules. This helps simplify those laws and rules and covers a little exam prep test strategy, whereas this is focused on the real estate business. And that helps you, again, create a business plan among several other things. So that way, when you're ready to join a brokerage, you're able to ask much more informed questions about what would be most beneficial to you. Rather than just generic questions, you could look up what should I ask a real estate broker before joining them. It needs to really be more personalized and based around you. And if it's hard to find that, it means you probably don't have enough figured out yet on your own. And chances are you might not have taken this course yet. And if you did, you maybe need to revisit that business planning section and dig a little bit deeper of exactly how you want your real estate career to pan out. Even if you don't have everything figured out, what are the key pillars that you're looking for in your business? And then how do you find a brokerage that helps support you the best for what you're looking for, that's the best fit for your business plan? And when you have that framework laid out in advance, it's like when you're trying to build a house and you have a whole plan drawn up, as opposed to, well, let's go build a house. Let's go pick up some stuff from Home Depot and let's just start throwing it together and we'll figure it out as we go. Sure, you could end up with a house, but it's probably not going to be what you initially envisioned, if you envisioned anything at all to begin with. So that vision, that plan, essential to your success, essential to helping you choose the right brokerage. And some brokerages will offer training, such as Real Estate Pro University. There will be brokerages in attendance at this event who offer Real Estate Pro University as part of their training program to their agents. And if you join a brokerage that doesn't offer Real Estate Pro University, you could always get it with an individual subscription at realprou.com. And that helps go above and beyond even what you're learning in the post-licensing. But if you're just getting started, if you haven't taken any courses yet, this is really what you need right here. realestateonlinecourse.com. That'll take you straight to the page for the video on demand real estate license course. And you could purchase this with 12 months access, or you could get it monthly with Real Estate Pro University. Either way, it'll include your textbook. Now, again, this is the 500-page textbook. And it does have everything you need to know in here and a whole lot more. A lot of detail that the Florida Real Estate Commission requires us to teach you. However, when it comes to studying for your exam, this, again, 100 pages here is a lot more simplified. 111 pages, let me be more specific there. So it is 111 pages, but that's versus 500 pages in this textbook. So that simplifies things down a lot. And you could register, you could bundle and save. Really, the best way to do it is either with the Pro University subscription, which basically gives you an all-access pass to everything, or through what's called our Complete Jumpstart, if you're registering off the main website for the full 12 months access. And that'll give you your pre-licensing to get your real estate license, the exam prep to help you pass your exam, and then once you're licensed, we'll ship you out this book, which is for post-licensing. We don't give you this one immediately, just to make sure we give you the most updated version when you do obtain your real estate license, because you do have 12 months access to these you get started with right in advance. Now, this can be completed as quickly as like 3 days if you're going non-stop. And the exam prep tools, there's a 14-hour video review, there's a 5-hour audio review, and there's over 700 practice questions, in addition to about 2.5 hours of exam strategy videos. Now, repetition is really the key with the exam prep tools. And based on your level of retention, your ability to retain this material, that will dictate how much you need to use that exam prep to help you prepare for that state exam. But ultimately, our goal is to get you not just passing your exam on the first try, but jump-starting your real estate business. That's why we call that bundle the Complete Jumpstart. So you can find out more about that at realestateonlinecourse.com. And when you register for any of our instructor-led programs, including that video-on-demand instructor-led program, you become part of the TSRE community of alumni and current students from over 40 countries worldwide that have used Tampa School of Real Estate currently or in the past to advance their real estate careers. And there's amazing discussion boards. You could get connected with other students. You could read past success stories of personally what people have done, how they specifically studied, how they got their first deal, how they got started in real estate. Lots of great resources in those discussion boards in our TSRE Learn portal. And whether you're in an in-person class, a live online class, or the video-on-demand instructor class, or even our exam prep materials, those all have access through the TSRE app, as well as the TSRE portal, which is where you'll have those discussion boards, access to all of your video-on-demand courses and digital material resources for your in-person classes. And you could download that all in offline mode with the TSRE app, so you don't even have to worry about having a good internet connection to be able to complete your video-based course or use any of your video-based study materials. And you could register with 12 months of access, or again, get this monthly with Real Estate Pro University. And if you're not sure what's the best fit for you, or really what step you need to take first or next, reach out to us at 813-333-2676. Again, that's 813-333-2676. 24/7. Call us. Tampa School of Real Estate. Anywhere in Florida, we could support you. Anywhere in the world, really. However, we only are licensed for Florida real estate licenses. But anywhere you want to practice real estate in Florida, we could help you get licensed and maintain that license, provide you with the training to advance your real estate career. So any questions you have, 813-333-2676. But don't miss this event on Saturday, January 3rd, 2026. This is going to be our biggest career fair yet. The new year, new career. This is always a huge time of year for so many people launching their real estate careers, getting ready to set a new standard for themselves in 2026. So come be part of that energy here next Saturday, January 3rd. Make sure you're pre-registered though. We do expect this event to be at capacity before we actually have the event next Saturday. So make sure you secure your registration, FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. Put in your name, email, and phone number and click register now to secure your registration for the event. Any questions? I think we still have a few sponsorship spots, maybe 1 or 2 left, so reach out to us if you want to be a sponsor at this event, 813-333-2676. If you have questions about starting your real estate career, about advancing your real estate career, about offering Real Estate Pro University to your agents at your firm or within your team, 813-333-2676. That's about all the time that we've got for today. I hope to see you next Saturday, January 3rd for the Florida Real Estate Career Fair. Until then, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you next Wednesday for Ask the Instructor. Real estate is something that you're interested in pursuing. If you're interested in advancing your career, maybe you had your license before and it didn't quite work out. You didn't have the right guidance. You didn't have the right situation. You weren't at the right firm for you. It's okay. to start over. It's okay to start again. Even if you've lost your real estate license and you maybe see the interest rates dropping and the real estate market picking up again, that you're interested in reactivating your real estate license. But the main thing is, again, finding out about these opportunities. So dress to impress. Come to the career fair ready to impress these recruiters at these firms, even if you are brand new. You know, this event is a very safe space. I don't even like using words like that, but it really is, because if you're new and you don't really know about real estate, this is the perfect place to come to ask those questions, because this is a room you could put yourself in with people that are going to be far beyond the experience that you have in real estate. Even if you are just getting started, the more hands you shake, the more money you make. Get your eyes opened to the opportunities that are out there.